move this into a smarter area. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Freddy's VR. I found out something. Sorry if you hear a fan or chills in the background. Okay, good, he's not here. So, I found out something while I was watching. I remember when I watched Markiplier play this. Which I think he played it a bit after I did, so. Yeah, Markiplier played this a bit after I did. And he picked something up in the title, or was going to pick something up. And basically what we have to do is replay the title. Sorry if I'm talking a bit quiet. I also watched him, and
welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear
I know how to
Entertainment is
beat Night
excited
5
to
now.
join the digital age.
When Freddy...
And what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience? We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies, that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
That's the player.
We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
So apparently I found out a few things. And if he's right next to me, I'm gonna scream. No, he's not. Okay, well that guy there. That thing, that bunny, is called Glitch Trap. What? What the fudge? Okay, well it's not there. I don't know why. It should be there. Oh man, that's... Okay, there's something here. You're supposed to be, I know it, but I can't find it. Oh shit. Shoot. Maybe I can only do it when he's there. Oh, okay. It has to be here somewhere. I don't know. Please don't be next to me. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's Glitch Trap. Okay. I wouldn't find the tapes. So I found something out. Okay. I couldn't find the tapes. I can't get this damn thing to come here. So I found something out. I found out that that thing is glitch, something called glitch trap. And basically, Jeremy, remember Jeremy, basically this girl who has these recordings, is a beta tester. We may be a person that's playing this, or we may be a beta tester playing this. But basically, there's this glitch. Jeremy was freaking out about it, and either he was murdered or he killed himself. You know those like little freaking paper cutters that you normally see at offices or whatever, where they take that huge blade and cut the papers? Well, either someone or he himself cut his face off. What the fudge? Okay, let's not listen to that. What the fudge? Okay, hands stay here. Oh, what the frick? Okay. Basically, this thing is something called glitch trap. It's basically, they got these like little boards, these box boards, by the purple guy. Not the purple guy, but by other animatronics. And what happened was that this is after FNAF 6, and they got it from Scrap Trap, and boom, William Afton, the purple guy, his consciousness is here in the game, and he's trying to, like how the guy said, convert, what's it called, consciousness. I think either Jeremy was killed so he couldn't say anything, or he killed himself so he wouldn't be taken. But this girl, unfortunately, she made tapes and put them in the game. She tried to delete the files, but the files did not go away. So she basically made these tapes, but then her consciousness got converted. But she made a tape. But there are two where she's introducing herself. One says, find the tapes. One says, do not. But she says there is a way to kill him. And basically you end up in this locker. And then he's like, shh. And then there's the one where he's right there, and he's like, and you either consciousness convert, or you switch this out and you end up in the locker. Your consciousness is locked inside the game. And basically this is Afton taking your consciousness, and it either maybe her trying to come back, or there's multiple of him. My brother's place is freaking haunted. I've seen things in his place. His place is freaking haunted. Oh, I'm getting the chills right now. I would Clinton chills is on. But anyways. Now, I heard the Nightmare Night Terrors. I heard the ending to that minigame is chilling. I have not seen anything of it. I just heard it's one of the most chilling moments within, like one of the most chilling moments, or some said the most chilling moment within the, oh crap, within the FNAF series. Which I'll have to see that for myself. But yeah, we're about to beat Night 5. Basically, when Freddy's over to our right, don't mess with the door at all. And don't switch around cameras, I know. Okay then. Did I turn this off? You're moving too soon. No, 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 no. Please, no, no, no. Game, put me closer to this door. Not my luck. I just did it anyway. Come on. Why is that? What's taking up 3% of my power? Oh, okay. What the heck? Okay, that was freebie. What? I didn't press anything. Okay. Let's try not to use the camera. Screw it. Alright, keep in mind. Frick, get ready. What the? What the Bro, what the frick? My God. Literally doing what he was doing. Closing right door. Well, I was messing with it. Okay, let's not mess with it. But now I'm going. Not messing with the door. Only touching this one. Stop moving. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. No, please, no, please, please. I had it. Try to keep it on Freddy. Oh, that was probably the Ren too. Wait. I'm scared. Sorry if you hear this crap in the background. Oh shit. Oh, shoot. He's closer. I don't want him being there anymore. He's not. Oh, maybe. This is not until the fall soon. Holy crap. Holy shit. Holy shit. I got something. Oh, holy shit. How many do we have? Please tell me you don't have. No. Wait, so there's six. I'm scared.
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter. We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
That's freaking creepy.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit. There's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Holy crap.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. He knew it was there.
Oh shit. Shoot.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine? The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves.
Oh,
it was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so basically what she meant was those circuit boards, those had, so they used those instead of, okay, those things. They use those instead of, programming animatronics and how they act, so so they would act well, what they did like they act in real life. Or, not this real, you know what I mean, in the FNAF universe, real life. And with them using those circuit boards, he's a glitch trap. Dude, this room is so freaking creepy, I'm scared. But anyways, that guillotine paper cutter, Jeremy, either someone murdered him or he killed himself using that and cut his face off. So
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit.
oh frick, sorry. It was.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
I'm not gonna find all of them because I still want to see Glitch Trap right here. So yeah. Because it's creepy. I know you get a plush, but still I want to see him there. Or else I'll have to buy it on another account.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
This girl, she's trapped in the game. And our character is gonna be too. Either we're playing as another beta tester. What the fuck? Dude, I feel like something's watching me. Not in like... I'm scared to go out there into the little hall. With the kitchen and the bathroom. I feel like something's watching me. Not just in-game, which it probably is Glitch Trap, but real life. Like I said, my brother's place is freaking haunted. And I feel like I'm being watched. I'm scared that if I just open this door, I'm gonna see something like staring at me.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
It's true. They knew he knew about Glitch Trap. They didn't want him telling anyone or getting this out, so they fired him. Or killed him.
There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor.
That wasn't a mask.
I didn't understand. Ink must have spilled.
That was not ink.
It was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there.
Nope.
I went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head. He had ink spilled on himself as well. The front of his shirt looked black in the dark room. He turned his head in my direction, but I don't think he knew I was there.
Okay, that's kind of creepy. So he basically... So... That was not ink, that was blood. He cut his face off or someone else did it, and he was just bleeding to death and dying. If he had the visor, the VR on his face, he probably was looking at... What the fudge?
I was told I had 3 days to finish Jeremy's work, but I know it's just passing the time. They don't really expect me to do anything. It's just to keep up appearances until the buyout is complete. We have to look like we have things under control. There's another potential development studio that wants to pick up from here, but who knows what kind of lies they're being fed to convince them to do it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to do my best to see what's here, make notes of it, and try to isolate where this thing is hiding. At least then, the next person that tests this will have a chance of getting rid of it.
Well, that's not going to be us, because you don't get rid of it, we die. Or we are stuck in the game. Okay.
You're doing a great job, and no doubt having a great time as well. As a reminder, please be sure to only interact with core gameplay elements and avoid anything that could potentially be considered a glitch, mistake, or embedded message from unauthorized personnel.
Shut up. Okay guys, I don't want to see him right now, especially when it's nighttime, so I will see you in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.